What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dapper Dan up in the building, and once again, I am your host, your leader, your grandmaster teacher, and this is my personal commentary. And today, I got a very special and important topic for y'all. We're gonna talk about Zion Williamson being trapped by a bunch of bad women. Let's get into it. It's Black Evolution. We're changing lives. We're changing the culture. We are evolving. Let's get into it. Hey, 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 hey. Hey! Okay, let me cut the music real quick. So, like I said before, I am your host, your leader, your grandmaster teacher, Dabin Daniel. And today's topic, like I said earlier, was about Zion Williamson being trapped by bad women. Now, when I say bad women, I'm not saying beautiful women. I'm talking about women who are gold diggers, women who are strippers, and women who are porn stars. That's right. He's being trapped by not only a stripper, but by a porn star. So, let me give y'all a few background on Mr. Zion Williamson. He had a gender reveal that was revealed currently this week about how he is having a baby by a stripper. And recently, a porn star has also come out with some text messages saying that he will be having the baby. So, before I get into it really with the topic, I'm going to show y'all that gender reveal, and we're going to get into it. And I have a few words to say to Mr. Zion Williamson. So without further ado, let us see the video of the gender reveal, and I'm going to get into it with Mr. Zion Williamson. So, I'm going to show y'all the video.
My baby, you're going to see this at some point. I don't know what the future holds, but mommy and daddy love you. You don't know nothing else in this world. Know that mommy and daddy love you. My baby, you're going to see this at some point. I don't know what the future holds, but mommy and daddy love you. You don't know nothing else in this world. Know that mommy and daddy love you.
And we're back. So, as I stated earlier, you guys have seen that video of Mr. Zion Williamson and his stripper girlfriend or baby mama, whatever you want to call her. She is basically doing that gender reveal. And you can say, and I have a few words to say to Mr. Zion Williamson. Sir, what the hell's wrong with you? Why in the hell would you do it raw with a stripper and get her pregnant? Not only did you do it raw with a stripper and get her pregnant, rumor is, or circulating, or rumor has it, that a porn star came out and spoke about how you allegedly got her pregnant and did it raw with her. Sir, Mr. Zion Williamson, what the hell's wrong with you, brother? Why don't you have any self-control over yourself? Come on, man. You are a high-value man. You are an alpha male, sir. You're supposed to act like it. Carry yourself with discipline. Carry yourself with control, brother. You're not supposed to be going in raw with these chicks, brother. Do you understand that some of these women are gold diggers and they're trying to get you for your money, brother? What the hell is wrong with you? Man, you should have had OGs schooling you on this, brother. You should have had OGs like, Dwayne Wade, Kevin Garnett, schooling you and teaching you what the game is. Even Mr. LeVar Ball, he said it himself, how as these young athletes, he's trying to tell these sons that you're not going to find good women when you're an athlete. A lot of these women are going to try to get something from you and going to try to take advantage of you. So, Mr. Zion Williamson, I am very disappointed in you, my brother. You had such potential. I remember when you were coming into the NBA, there was so much hype around you. There was talks about you being the next LeBron James, you being, the great, matching up to that standard, matching up to that greatness that LeBron has. And now look at you, getting trapped and gold digged out by a stripper and a porn star. Come on, brother. You're supposed to have discipline. You're supposed to have self-control. You're supposed to have leadership. You're supposed to take control of your life, brother. You are an alpha male. You are a black man. Come on, brother. Take control. But this speaks to a larger problem of people when they get into positions of power. They're going to act a fool, and if they don't have any discipline or self-control, they're going to run around here, act a fool, and be a goddamn idiot. This is why people need guidance. This is why people need OGs and Big Brother program in the NBA. If you had Kevin Garnett or people around you that would give you guidance, they would have told you never have sex with a person raw, unprotected, and then get them pregnant. Especially if they're a stripper. They've already been stripping down and showing their assets to people. And especially a porn star, their crap is practically on the internet. You can see all their assets for free. Come on, brother. Have some discipline. Have some self-control. But to be honest with you, Mr. Zion Williamson, I'm not surprised at your behavior. In fact, after all, when you act duped, you acting a damn fool, showing yourself, shirtless and everything with a white woman, I might add. That's not good to look either for you, sir. You are a black man, you messing with a white woman? What's wrong with you, brother? You messing with a black queen. Anyway, what I was saying is that, sir, you have no discipline. You have no self-control. You can't control yourself. You just sitting up there, allowing these women to gold dig you out and thinking they give you that good, and then you sitting up there getting them pregnant, brother. You have no control. Man, you never heard of Trojan, brother? You never heard of any of these other condom brands, but Trojan is the most important one, so I'm going to use that one. You never use that, brother? Come on, man. Wrap it up, man. But see, this speaks to a larger problem, like I said earlier. People don't have any self-control. They don't have any discipline. They don't have mindset enough to watch out for certain red flags. And speaking of red flags, I'm going to show y'all a video of the great leader, of the great grandmaster teacher of dating advice. He is the godfather of the manosphere. He is the king of the manosphere, Mr. Kevin Samuels, and he will be showcasing to y'all young brothers out here and athletes, but more importantly, regular hardworking brothers out here, what it means to have red flags and what it means to be a man of high integrity, honor, and most importantly, a high value man. So without further ado, I'm going to show y'all the video of the great godfather, the grandmaster teacher, the leader in the manosphere, Kevin Samuels. Video on women red flags. Here we go. Let me show you all the video.
So, here's some things that guys need to watch out for when they're dating, regardless of the size of your pocketbook or your dreams or aspirations. And ignore these things at your peril, because just like all the great men of antiquity, the Bible, and in the past, a woman can need the help, but oftentimes the wrong woman can throw a man completely into chaos. Start off with this one. She wants to be courted. Yeah, she wants to be courted. Now I know there's some guys are probably thinking, hey Kevin, you kind of talk like a traditional man. What's wrong with her wanting to be courted? Nothing if she's truly a traditional woman. But typically women want to be courted because they want all the benefits of traditional femininity in gender roles, but they ain't bringing none of that stuff to the table. This is just another way of asking you to simp. Very few westernized women deserve to be courted. I say it again, very few westernized women deserve to be courted. You guys fought for equality. You're my equal. You wanted equal pay. You wanted equal rights, well, you need to get equal lefts. You wanted to be courted. That ain't gonna happen. We are equals. Deal with it. Thank Feminism 101, your mamas and your grandmamas. This is the world. Ladies, if you're watching, understand this is what men are on the lookout for. So if you're asking some guy to court you, what are you bringing to the table other than sex and debt? She's got a 90-day rule, or any kind of rule like this, in my opinion. The first time I hear a woman say she's got a 90-day rule, I'm out. The first time I hear a woman talk about this rule or any other kind of rule like that, I'm out. Just like the United States had a policy, we do not negotiate with terrorists. Women can be emotional terrorists. I do not negotiate with them, because if you give a mouse a cookie, it'll ask for a glass of milk. She has a 90-day rule. That automatically implies to me that she thinks her vagina is gold, that it's something that gum important that I have to work, strive, and earn for. I don't work that hard for anything that doesn't benefit me. Her vagina ain't it. If you have these 90-day rules, go out and blame all these Steve Harvey type guys who told you guys this foolishness. That is man repellent. Rule on day 1, in the other 89 days, it'll be you playing with your cat by yourself. Next, she's a single mother. I'm not gonna bash single mothers or anything like that, but bottom line, there used to be a time when a woman had a baby out of wedlock, it was few and far between. And there was some shame that went along with it, enough to where they didn't keep going out and doing it over and over again. Now it's a badge of honor. You as a man are worth too much and too valuable. If you've got your head on straight, you're out doing your thing, working your business, taking care of your business, you should not be forced to pick from a crop of women who've already had another man's children. You should not have to go out here and fight the world, build such and so forth, to come home to a woman that you will at best be the 4th or 5th most important thing in her life. You deserve better than that. I am sorry, ladies, if you've had a child, that is your responsibility. Own it. And as far as I'm concerned, stay out of the dating scene until your kids are out of the house. You made the choice to have those children, especially if you did it outside of wedlock. If you made that choice, then you make the choice to wear that scarlet letter. It's not our problem, it's yours. Guys, do not date single mothers. Do it at your peril. Next, she's a strong, independent, fill-in-the-blank woman. For me, you have 3 times to say that. I'm a strong, independent, blank woman. I'm a strong, independent, blank woman. I'm a strong, independent, check please, I'm gone. Anytime that comes out of their mouth, non-negotiable in the sentence, whether it's day 1 or day 300. Because to me, that's an underlying issue that's waiting to burst through. A person who has to say, I'm a strong, independent, anything is none of the things she says. It's like if you find yourself having to come into your house saying, I'm the man of this house. You gotta say you're the man of the house, there's a problem. If you watch Game of Thrones, when Joffrey says, I'm the king, and Tywin told him, any man who has to say he's the king is not the king. Strong, independent, blank, anything needs to be strong, independent, and alone. She believes that men and women are equals. We are not equals. No male and female of any species on the planet are equal. We are different for a reason. I am not going to negotiate your role and my role. If you come into this saying that we're equal, we're automatically at loggerheads because you're not a woman, in my opinion. You're a female. I don't date females, I date women. Just like the men will hear what I'm saying, the males will probably throw shade. If you want a woman that you're equal, you're really giving your manhood up, and I can't help you. For the guys out there who are trying to hear me, equality is not what it's cracked up to be. Typically, women want equality when it benefits them, and they want to be ladies when it suits them. I don't have time for all the back and forth because I'm trying to do what I'm doing. I'm leading, she's going to follow. There can't be 2 captains. Pick your poison. If you pick equality, you'll die a slow death. She's a big-time church girl. I'm a Christian. I was born and raised in the church. I attend regularly, but big-time church girls tend to come with big-time church problems. There's no more hypocrisy in dating than in the church, because unless she's a big-time church girl and a virgin, you're already going to have issues. Oftentimes, big-time church girls try to use the Bible as a weapon against the men that they date, to hold you biblically accountable for everything that it says a man should be, but yet not hold themselves biblically, morally, or ethically accountable to anything that it says a woman should be. They'll tend to take scriptures out of context, use biblical stories for their own selfish and manipulative ends, and hit you in a place to where you really can't defend your spirituality. That is the height of manipulative, deceptive, bad behavior. I don't roll with big-time church Bible thumpers for these primary reasons. If it doesn't suit you, move on. But you know the kind of person I'm talking about. She's got lots of single girlfriends. You ever see a pack of animals roaming a neighborhood? There's always a lead animal and the ones that roam. It's all a bad situation. It's a game. Single women who hang out with other single women sit around and talk about single women stuff, and it's typically a lot about man bashing. Because just like most women, anytime they break up, it's never their fault. They never take accountability. Everyone they broke up with is a jerk. So if you start dating this woman who's hanging out with a lot of single girls, she's gonna go back to her friends, and everything that happens good over here, you're gonna be getting undermined with over here. She's got a lot of single girlfriends that she hangs out with, or a lot of single girlfriends, period. Peace, 2 fingers. You can't win because there's strength in numbers, and female foolishness is at an all-time high and we don't need to deal with it. Avoid women that got a lot of single friends. And another thing, women that have a lot of single friends don't typically hang out with women who are in relationships or married because they themselves don't know how to be. They know single. Let them stay single. She comes from a long line of single mothers, aunts, and cousins. My ex-wife hit this to the mold. I love that woman. She was fine as frog's hair, but when I went her family, 13 of the most beautiful women I have seen in one family, 11 of them were single. And I got to know why. Because they all had that same strong, independent, blank woman strength. They all had that quintessential attitude, dysfunctional group of harpies if I ever met them. Nice enough people when you meet them one-on-one, but if you have a long line of single mothers, aunts, and cousins, you have generational curses, problems, and things in that family. It will rear its head sooner or later. You don't want to be around either way. The downside is this woman typically has really good sex game. So think with your big head, not with your little one. Look at the chips on the board and adjust accordingly. Don't even let yourself get sucked in. Ask some questions. Figure out what her family life is like, her family history. You're interviewing her for a job inside the corporation of you. You're the CEO. Why are you going to bring in somebody who's going to embezzle from the company, sell your secrets, and leave you in bankruptcy? And lastly, she's got a history of broken relationships, especially if she's an 8, 9, or 10. 8s, 9s, and 10s, every one of their exes were all jerks and buttholes. I've never ever met a woman who's upfront about their relationships in the past and say, you know what, I messed that up. I cheated on him, I hurt him, I did this, such and so forth. It's always something was wrong with every guy. From high school to college to lifetime, from lifetime to college to high school to junior high to elementary. Each and every boyfriend or guy they've dated along the line was always something wrong with the men. Guys, step back from this for a second. Ask yourself, the only common denominator in all of her situations was her. If there's always something wrong with everyone and it's not her, it's going to be you in a minute. Avoid this kind of woman at all costs because all she knows is how to break up. All she knows how to be is in dysfunctional relationships. You're not going to come in and fix her. You're not going to come in and save her. Save yourself. Avoid her up front.
And we're back at it again. So you just saw the great leader, the great grandmaster teacher, Mr. Kevin Samuels, preach and teach to these young brothers out here about 9 red flags when you're dealing with women out here in the dating game and in the dating market. One of the red flags that was highlighted in the video was talking about single mothers. So you don't deal with no single mother, Mr. Zion Williamson. And you also don't deal with strippers, brother. You don't deal with these strippers. You don't deal with people who have showing their assets all over the place. And you especially don't deal with porn stars, brother. At least if you're going to have sex with them, have sex protected, brother. Go get you some Trojan. Go get you some condoms. But to the larger point, what I want to conclude on this podcast and my thoughts on this is, brothers, if you're dating women, if you're courting women, if you're doing anything with women, wrap it up. Use condoms. Use protection. You have no idea who this person is. You don't know if they're a good woman. You don't know if they're going to try taking advantage of you. You don't know if they're trying to take advantage of you and your money. Come on, brothers. Y'all got to hold it together. You got to get it together. You can't just be coming out here with money, status, and power, running out here, running dog and having sex raw, unprotected with these sisters out here. You can't be doing that. You got to have control. You got to have discipline. You got to have honor. You got to have integrity. We are high value men. We are men of integrity with honor. Yes, the money is important, but we have to have standards when dealing with these women. Don't just go be running around here having sex with women raw, Mr. Zion. So my advice to you, brother, in the future is don't have sex with women raw. And to all these future athletes, wear protection. Wrap it up. Stay safe. Be conscious. Be dating conscious. And stay woke. Wrap it up. Wear protection for the love of God. You don't know what these women are going to be doing to you. Brothers, come on now. You got to protect yourself. Have discipline. Have honor. Have integrity. And that's all my final thoughts on this topic. I can't believe Mr. Zion Williamson. How dare you, sir? What the hell is wrong with you? This is your boy Davin Daniel, and I am signing off on the Great Black Evolution Podcast. We changing lives. We changing the culture. We are evolving. This is Davin Daniel, and I'm signing off. Tune in for more episodes of Black Evolution. We changing lives in the culture. We evolving your way of thinking. We teaching y'all to have self-discipline and have self-control. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in, tune in. Hey, 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 hey.